You know, all those things we've been told our entire lives about health, food, sleep, emotions that seem to stop making sense after you hit 60? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. Because after a certain age, a lot of these so-called rules d'T just become outdated. They can actually hold you back from living your best life. In the next hour, we'll go through 15 things that just don't make sense after 60. We'll explore why they were no longer true, what science now says about aging, and how to live with more health, energy, and clarity than ever before. So, if you're over 60 or getting close, this video is for you. Grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's dive deep into the truth about aging well. First off, eating less to age better. That's a common belief, but it's not always right. When you're younger, eating less can help with weight control. But after 60, eating too little can actually make you weaker. You need enough calories and the right nutrients to maintain your muscle mass, energy, and immunity. Undereating can cause fatigue, confusion, and even falls. Your meals need to be smart, balanced, and nourishing, not just low-calorie, and not just high in fiber and low in fat. You need protein, real good-quality protein, at every meal. Eggs, fish, beans, lean meats, nuts. It's time to stop fearing fat and start fearing frailty. Then there's sleep. We've heard that older people naturally sleep less, but that doesn't mean they need less. In fact, poor sleep in your 60s and beyond is linked to memory problems, higher risk of heart issues, and even Alzheimer's. If you're struggling with sleep, it's not something to ignore. Try cutting screens before bedtime, exposing yourself to natural morning sunlight, and speaking with your doctor about natural support options if needed. And let's not forget the importance of nighttime routines, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, avoiding heavy meals and alcohol close to bedtime, creating a calm, cool sleeping environment. These small shifts make a big difference. And what about exercise? So many people think they're too old for strength training. That's nonsense. Strength training is one of the most important things you can do as you age. It helps prevent falls, boosts energy, strengthens bones, and gives you independence. You don't need to lift heavy weights, just enough to keep your muscles and bones engaged. And if you're not ready for weights, bodyweight exercises work wonders. Chair squats, wall push-ups, resistance bands. Movement is medicine. And consistency beats intensity every time. Here's another one. Holding in your emotions. Many people over 60 were taught not to complain, to keep it all inside. But emotional suppression is linked to chronic stress, anxiety, and even physical illness. It's okay to express what you're feeling. In fact, it's necessary for mental and physical health. Whether it's through journaling, talking to a friend, seeing a therapist, or joining a support group, let it out. Your emotions matter. Your story matters. You deserve to be heard. Another myth? That health means just not being sick. That definition no longer works. True health in your 60s and beyond is about vitality, feeling good when you wake up, having energy throughout the day, being mentally sharp, emotionally balanced, and physically mobile. Don't settle for just being okay. Aim to thrive. You don't want to just add years to your life, you want life in your years. That means making room for joy, laughter, passion, purpose. All of these are part of health too. There's also the idea that the doctor is the only one responsible for your health. Listen, doctors are important, but they can't do everything. You are your own greatest advocate. Your lifestyle, what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, how you handle stress, makes up 80% of your long-term health. You need to take the lead, learn about your body, ask questions, take notes, be curious, be bold. No one cares more about your well-being than you do. Own that. And let's talk about food again. You can't eat like you did at 30. Your digestion changes. Your metabolism slows down. You may become more sensitive to sugar, dairy, gluten, and fried foods. Eating for pleasure is still important, but eating for energy, clarity, and recovery becomes even more crucial. Think of food as information. Every bite you take tells your body what to do, to heal or to inflame, to energize or to drain. Make each meal a message of health. The gut becomes a big player too. After 60, Your gut health influences everything: immunity, mood, mental clarity, even sleep. A poor gut leads to inflammation, bloating, joint pain, and brain fog. The fix? Eat more fiber, fermented foods, and stay hydrated. Consider a probiotic, but always check with a professional. And remember, the gut-brain connection is real. Healing your gut is healing your mind too. One more thing that doesn't make sense after 60, thinking you're too old to learn something new. That belief will age you faster than time itself. Your brain needs stimulation. Learning a new language, hobby, skill, even using new technology, can reduce the risk of dementia and improve overall well-being. Neuroplasticity doesn't disappear. Your brain can rewire itself at any age. Stay curious, stay challenged, stay alive inside. Going through life on autopilot, that also doesn't work anymore. Routine is comforting, but too much of it dulls your brain. Try changing your environment, your habits, even your daily walk route. Your brain thrives on new input. Break the routine now and then. Try a new recipe. Listen to different music. Talk to someone you normally wouldn't. Newness sparks life. And what about the sun? Many people avoid it completely after a certain age, fearing skin cancer. But a total lack of sun leads to vitamin D deficiency, low mood, and weaker bones. You don't need to sunbathe for hours. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day on your arms and face during safe hours can do wonders. Vitamin D supports immunity, mood, and muscle function. It's a silent protector. Now here's a big one: relying on medication as your only solution. So many people over 60 are on 5, 6, even 10 medications. It starts with one and turns into a whole shelf. While medications can be life-saving, they're often treating symptoms, not causes. A holistic approach is crucial. Talk to your doctor about reducing meds gradually if possible, and make lifestyle changes that support real healing. Ask about root causes. Look beyond the pill. Don't treat the smoke. Find the fire. Mental health? Also crucial. Depression, anxiety, and loneliness in older adults are real and often ignored. It's a message from the body that something is off. You may need better posture, anti-inflammatory foods, more movement, or even emotional healing. Don't suffer in silence. You deserve a pain-free life. Seek root cause solutions, gentle stretches, acupuncture, breathwork, anti-inflammatory herbs. Listen to your body and honor its needs. And finally, the biggest one: believing it's too late to change. That's the most dangerous myth of all. Science has proven that people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s can completely change their health, habits, and mindset. You can build muscle. You can sharpen your brain. You can start a business, fall in love, write a book, travel the world. The only thing that holds you back is the belief that you're too old. And that's just not true. Don't forget to hit the like button and share it with someone else who is over 60 and ready to live fully. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this every single week. We talk about healthy aging, real wellness, and practical ways to feel better in every season of life. And tell me in the comments, which one of these 15 things surprised you the most? And what change are you going to make this week? Just write, "I'm ready to thrive after 60. See you in the next video." You've got this.